Previously on Red Circles.
Special Agent Erica Thomas, FBI. When an officer is practically teleported somewhere, the FBI does take some interest. Detective.
Oh, God. Oh, Harold.
Bobby? The case you told me about, the one similar to this one, it's not on file.
How is that possible? An officer was killed. My father...
Let me finish. It's not on file because your father checked it out.
What? When?
6 years ago.
No one's called me that in 15 years.
Oh.
You've come for the file.
I have a son. He just turned 9. When I found out my wife was pregnant, you know, I lost it, you know? I don't know how to be a father. I was 19.
It's
How
like,
do you do that?
I had been there. But it was a long time ago.
You've been there before.
Yeah.
Why didn't you tell me?
I didn't know.
You two have no idea what you're getting yourselves into.
Sophie. Meet your new partner.
Sophie Arlington.
Jayne Roberts.
She's being transferred to us from New York.
Welcome to Newport.
Thank you.
Listen, I gotta go, so, work this out.
What do you got here?
Wife's walking her dog in the woods, finds her husband strangled. Wife has an alibi, but...
It's the wife's sister.
What?
It says that there was another burn on his back that could have been another rope. That's because he was dragged in the snow.
But why the...
Because the wife talks about her sister several times in her statement. If I had a sister, I wouldn't rat her out on murder charges. But my conscience would.
You're either a really good detective or a really bad one.
What do you think?
I don't know yet. Elaine Myers, open up, it's the police.
I don't think anyone's here.
Do you hear that?
What? Oh.
I think I hear someone calling for help inside the house.
Oh! I do too! Really don't think anyone's here.
Do you hear that?
You don't want to do this here, come on.
I just don't know if I can do this.
Do what? Give us the file?
Yes.
Listen, you were a detective. You have a file that is police property. We can arrest you.
Sophie!
I know it's at stake, Detective Roberts, and I'm sure Sophie would have no problem arresting me.
Don't call me Sophie.
Detective Arlington, this case, I know I haven't been the best friend to you.
You are not my friend.
Look, you have every right to be angry with me, but you have to listen to me. If your father knew you were going to get involved in this case, he would have burned that file. He wouldn't have wanted you to...
Kelsey, I don't know what you're saying. And as for my father, you have no idea what he wanted for me.
Sophie.
Jayne, if she's not going to give us the file, then let's arrest her.
We're not arresting anyone. Detective, can you please give us the file?
I just don't think I can.
We're here. Listen, we all have our bad first days. Suicides can be tough.
I've seen them before.
Then what, may I ask, is wrong with you?
It's just a sore subject for me.
A sore subject? Listen, I know we don't know each other very well, but I would like to understand. And I cannot have you freaking out every single time something like this
My
happens.
father committed suicide a few years ago.
I'm sorry. He was a detective, right?
I'm surprised you haven't heard of him. He was on the Newport Police Department for 2 decades. He retired when I was a teenager, but for the last few years, he was really depressed. He didn't talk to anyone, and I never knew what to do to help him. And then I moved to New York to become a cop. I came home one year for Christmas. The same year I found out I was going to become a detective. I went to find him. My mom wasn't home. And that's when I found him. There was blood everywhere, and it was just like a nightmare. It would never end. But I'm fine now.
Are you?
I think. No. I'm fine. Thank you for caring.
Come on, I'll walk you to your door. Wait. Are you sure you're okay?
Stupid. Should have never transferred here. The second I got back, everything about my dad just started rushing back. And then seeing that woman in the tub, it just brought back all the bad memories.
You'll be alright.
No, it won't. How can I go back and work with Roberts tomorrow? What does she think of me? What do you think of me? You don't want over-emotional cops, and now I'm just some crazy sobbing lunatic who...
I'm sorry. I don't know why I did that. Look, all I see when I look at you is a strong woman.
I say we grab it out of her little hands and leave.
I have to agree, we're wasting time here.
When you were in that house, did you feel like something was familiar?
Excuse me?
You heard me.
I feel like I had been there
It's
before.
because of this.
I don't understand.
When she was 10 years old, her father was called to a case and he brought her with him. Same M.O. A woman in the shower covered in blood. Her name was Emma Waters. While he was in the house, Sophie got out of the car and ended up at the shed, and that's when...
You found the son. You were there.
I don't remember.
You wouldn't. You were a mess for a long time. You blocked it out. Your father took you to a specialist. But he never forgave himself. Blamed himself.
What are you saying?
It was his last case. And I really believe that was the reason he took his own life.
What are you doing? Stop. What are you doing? Come on.
Why can't we tell who we're dating?
You know why we can't tell people we're dating? Because it's unprofessional, doesn't look good. We can't have people knowing that stuff, okay? We can't do
I
it.
hate having to be so sneaky.
No, just stop it. Let's go.
Robert, it's Dr. Warren.
Kane, there's someone outside who wants to see you. So, any thoughts on the Angela case?
I'm telling you, it's the brother.
All the evidence points to the sister, it's not the brother.
It's the brother. Dr. Warren, we're done with the body. You can move it. Who is that?
She shows up at every crime scene. That's Sandra Kane.
Sandra Kane?
His wife.
Oh.
You cannot be here.
Mrs. Kane.
You know, Detective Roberts, and this is Sophie Arlington. She's being transferred to us.
Very nice to meet you, too. Kane has told me all about you.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
If you don't want to be a part of the case, Kane and everyone will understand.
No. I can't walk away from this case now. I've always wondered about my father. I've always wondered what made him, you know.
I know.
If this case is the reason my father killed himself, I want to know why.
I dim the lights and think about you. Spend sleepless nights to think about you. You said you loved me, or were you just being kind?